Hey guys, what's up? Now, before I even tell you what the movie I'm reviewing is, I'd like to explain why I'm reviewing this movie. So, tonight's movie is a slasher film from 1981, and the reason I'm reviewing it is because I just got done with my entire week of finals. So I am kind of sort of already done with high school, and I'm going to be going on to college eventually. The fact that I just spent an entire week feeling really smart and, smarting up for exams, I want to watch something really, really stupid. And slasher films are usually kind of stupid. And this one, the title, fits this. Tonight's movie is Final Exam. It's about a psychotic killer who shows up on a college campus and he kills co-eds and dumb jocks and shit like that. So, your basic 80s slasher film. I don't know what the title Final Exam has to do with any of this. Maybe it's like during finals week or something. But since I just experienced the hell that is finals week, I think I'm gonna go take a shower real quick and then I'm gonna review this movie. So it's midnight on a college campus and a couple is making out in a convertible. Yeah, that's not cliched at all. The girl wants to leave, or at least put the top up on the car. The guy does it anyway, and they continue to make out, and she continues to complain in various different ways. They hear noises, and an anonymous man walks up to the car, starts shaking, pushing on the car, and then eventually cuts through the, roof of the convertible, which I'm not gonna lie, I actually really dig that. I don't think I've seen that before in a slasher film, so that I've got to give this film some credit for. The killer then pulls the guy out, throws him on the hood of the car, and starts stabbing him. Now, you see this guy, stabbing him, but you do not see the knife go in the guy. Like, it's just like he's acting like he's stabbing him. And it doesn't even look like he stabs him. There's no blood at all. It's just like the most bloodless stabbing I've ever seen in a horror film. So yeah, that was a pretty bad start to a all-around pretty bad movie. The writing here is bad, the acting here is bad, neither of which are so bad it's good. The characters are really flat, you don't really care for them, although they really try to develop the characters, and I can kind of give them a little bit of respect for that. The camera work and lighting here is probably the best aspect of the film, honestly. The camera work and lighting are really, really good. I mean, they're not, like Suspiria levels of camera work and lighting awesomeness, but they're still pretty good for the low-budget slasher film. The music's kind of creepy, although it sounds like every other 80s slasher movie theme, so that is kind of a, peg down for this movie. The sound mix is pretty, all around okay. There's a point, although the pacing of this movie is kind of messed up, because there's a point in this movie where I honestly forgot I was watching a slasher flick because nothing involving the killer had happened for almost 30 minutes. I'm talking, no just seeing from his point of view or seeing him maybe kill someone that's not related to any of the characters just because, none of that stuff. Just him, you don't see him at all for, I want to say maybe a 30-minute span of time. And at that point, I kind of feel like it was like a comic, it was kind of like a college, a dramedy film that was trying to be really funny, but it didn't work. Now, while we're on the subject of cliches, let's see how many similarities we can spot to other slasher films, which may or may not have come out before or after this film. That doesn't really matter. Okay, so, seeing from the killer's perspective. Okay, well that's Halloween, My Bloody Valentine, Friday the 13th series, Sleepaway Camp, and The Burning. Alright? A silhouette-like killer. Pieces, Psycho, Slumber Party Massacre, Babysitter Massacre, pranks in the movie, where people prank each other, Bloody Birthday, Happy Birthday to Me, Friday the 13th Part 2, I'm pretty sure that's Friday the 13th Part 3 is the only one, I think. Pieces, My Bloody Valentine, Halloween, The Burning, Sleepaway Camp, etc. So this film has a lot of comparisons. Also, this film has creepy vans, like in the Slumber Party Massacre. I forget if there was a creepy van in another film, but I remember there being one in Slumber Party Massacre. Probably because I watched Slumber Party Massacre a few weeks ago. On the gore meter from 1 to 10, 1 being something like Nosferatu and 10 being something like Brain Dead, Final Exam is probably about a 2.5 maybe. This is probably one of the least violent slasher films I've seen from the 80s. It is honestly that bloodless that I think it might be able to get a PG-13 rating these days, honestly. It might be able to. Okay. So this is one of those movies, which there aren't a ton of these movies, but this is one of those movies where I have a really hard time deciding whether or not I actually liked the movie, because the movie's not terrible. I'm not going to say it's terrible. You know, it's definitely well shot, and I mean, they definitely, you know, at least tried. But I don't know. It's not entertaining enough. There isn't enough violence or gore or nudity in this film to keep it going. Yet at the same time, I want to like this film. At the same time, I feel a kind of love for this film. It's really hard to explain. I don't know whether or not I really like it. It's like my relationship with Zombie Ass Toilet of the Dead. How, you know, I like that film, but I don't know how, you know, I think, oh, well, I like that film, but that film was also terrible, so I have a hard time deciding whether or not I actually like it. I'd probably have to give it a 2.5 out of 5, maybe. I mean, it's really not too great. I mean, if I had the chance to, like, pick this movie up for, like, if I had a chance to pick up, I'm pretty sure Scream Factory has put this one out. I'm pretty sure they have. I mean, if I had a chance to pick up, like, the Scream Factory version of this for, like, maybe $10, I'd probably pick it up. Just because, A, it's a Scream Factory release, and Scream Factory releases are usually, you know, more than $10. That, and the fact that, I mean, this movie was kind of, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I will say this, though. The last, like, 3 or 4 minutes of this movie are absolutely hilarious. Like, I was laughing at how just, I don't want to say ridiculous or stupid, but a little nonsensical, maybe. Yeah. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, like my channel, be sure to like this video, favorite it, whatever you want, and maybe subscribe perhaps. I would really, really appreciate that. And check the links in the description below. There are links to things like my Tumblr, Twitter, all that, Facebook, all that is in the description below, as well as Rotten Cotton t-shirts, where I get my horror film t-shirts like this I Drink Your Blood t-shirt I'm wearing right now. This is available on their site for like $15. It's a pretty good deal if you buy like 6 or 7 shirts, and you get it. And if they're like under $20, you can buy them all together as a package, and you get it for like $70. And it's a really, really good deal. It's where I get my horror film t-shirts. And be sure to check out my friend Chloe, her cosplay and makeup tutorial channel. It is in the description. She always does something really interesting, really cool. And I guess that's it. I'm signing off. You guys have a good day, good night, good whatever. Peace.